One audacious moment in Sumbawanga, Tanzania. After a lifetime of oppression, fear, destruction, and the bondage of witchcraft, one moment of God's grace is all it takes. Welcome to a move of God. Day after day, a spiritual revolution swept through the region of Sumbawanga, Tanzania. For hundreds of years, this area has been known for its deep-seated tradition of witchcraft. The witches of Sumbawanga boast that they have the strongest power anywhere in East Africa. The city has been named Sumbawanga, which means throw away your witchcraft. This is meant as a warning to all visitors already practicing witchcraft that Sumbawanga has the most potent witchcraft practices anywhere. Sumbawanga sounds much like the city of Samaria that Philip the evangelist encountered 2,000 years ago. Witchcraft, bondage, but in one moment of God's grace, lives were changed. Throngs of people made their way each day to the Nelson Mandela Stadium with expectant hearts, some walking for many hours. Day after day, faith increased as Peter Youngren declared a message of love and hope to the precious people. Each night culminated in a large invitation for people to receive Christ. Thousands raised their voices, cried out to God, repenting of past ideas and bondages and turning to Jesus Christ and Him alone. Anyone in Sumbawanga knew before the Friendship Festival even started that something great was afoot. When Peter and Tina Youngren arrived, they were surprised as hundreds of people lined the streets waving, and the committee who had organized the events urged them to stand up in the open car, waving to the people by the roadside. Peter and Tina and the team were led through the main streets of the city with music and jubilation.
This Friendship Festival is for everyone. God is smiling on Sumbawanga. Hallelujah!
That same energy was to be evident every night of the Gospel Festival. It was contagious and only increased the people's anticipation, excitement, joy, and happiness. There was no lack of enthusiasm and emotion in Sumbawanga, especially as they saw demonstrations of God's grace transforming lives forever. The atmosphere was electric in the stadium as countless people received diverse healings and miracles each day.
She got 3 miracles tonight. Her arm healed, her leg healed, and her right eye open.
For the partners of World Impact Ministries, this is a moment of rejoicing because what happened is the result of the generous, bold giving of the partners. It's not possible to hold a gospel festival without making the event known to everyone. Billboards, posters, handbills were distributed not only in the provincial capital, but in the surrounding towns and villages. Before any of the meetings in the stadium, a friendship dinner was held for political and religious leaders. This is always a strategic opportunity to reach those who may otherwise never hear the gospel. Parallel with the Gospel Festival itself, a 3-day seminar was held for pastors and leaders in the Sumbawanga region. Due to the remoteness of this area, only 1,000 pastors were expected. In the end, there were more than 2,000 pastors and leaders present, as word had spread to surrounding provinces and people traveled to Sumbawanga to receive the revelation of God's grace and to dedicate themselves to bring the gospel to everyone. Because of the involvement of partners, each night those who received Christ were able to return home with a teaching booklet, telling them about their newfound life. In the end, all the credit goes to Jesus Christ, who is the Savior, the healer, and who is moved with compassion towards those who are hurting. Thank you, partners of World Impact Ministries. God's light has shone in a region known for the darkness of witchcraft. There was joy in Sumbawanga.